Welcome back to my channel. I am Roger. In this video, I'm going to be talking about ChatGPT, which is an online AI platform. It was recently launched, and it has been reported that just a few days after it was launched, that it had over or just about 1 million persons who would have signed up to this platform. I'm going to be giving an overview of what it is. I'm going to be doing a couple of demonstrations using the platform, and I'm also going to be doing a comparison. I'm going to be making a comparison between ChatGPT and Google. Alright, so let's jump right into the video. ChatGPT, and I must admit that I really find it to be quite a tongue twister. ChatGPT is currently a free AI platform, and I say free because the speculation out there is that in time to come, it is highly likely that it will come with a subscription service. Now, ChatGPT means Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer. That it is a computer program that is capable of simulating conversations with humans over the internet. And yes, in a nutshell too, it is used to solve everyday problems. The entity is actually owned, the platform is actually owned by OpenAI, which is an artificial intelligence research company. And it is funded by various stakeholders. And this includes now co-founder Elon Musk and inventor Sam Altman. ChatGPT was actually developed through a specific machine language technique called reinforcement learning from human feedback, and for short, that's RLHF. Now, the application was actually trained on the web, which means that over a period of years, what these developers did was to basically look at the different things which should have been plugged into the internet, the different search phrases which should have been entered into different search engines, and also to look at the responses and possible responses, and they would have used this now to help to shape this platform's responses to the questions that these everyday questions that we plug into it. ChatGPT is actually used to solve everyday problems. So just about anything that you can think about, you can enter it into it. You can ask it that question. So whether it is that you have a problem with your car, some mechanical issue, your airplane, your yacht, you have some programming question, you want to cook a dish, don't know how to go about doing so, you have some maths problem, whatever it is, you can plug that into there, and it will give you some response. So we are able to ask it, various open-ended questions, and it will articulate responses in human-like forms. Now, how is it used? You may be wondering. Simply go to open your web browser, then you'll go to OpenAI, and you'll be required to sign up. Now, after you sign up, you will get a verification email, which you'll be required to confirm, and after the confirmation, you will return to the website. As you can see here, the interface is pretty much minimalistic, and at least for this section of it, it gives examples, so it gives you some idea as to the type of questions and the range of questions that you may ask the system. It also defines the capabilities of the system. So one of the things that it is able to do is that it is able to remember what a user would have said earlier in a conversation, and it also allows a user to provide follow-up corrections. It, however, also is trained to decline inappropriate requests. And I did ask it a couple of things that I thought would be very sensitive, and it responded by saying that the content may violate the platform's content policy. It did, however, give me some information on what I had asked it. In terms of limitations, and this first limitation here would have been confirmed by in a number of websites that I looked at in doing some research on ChatGPT for this video, and it is that occasionally users may be presented with incorrect information. Alright, so this is something to look out for. The content may also be biased in a sense, and a big part of the limitation, or well, a huge limitation here too, is that the the knowledge base is basically limited to events taking place up to 2021. And of course, that is expected. It is understandable. The system still in testing, the testing process. I would describe it as being, a beta test. So whatever it is learning here now also will add to its development going forward. So a couple of things that I did ask it is, for instance, how are you? And it responded, by telling me that, it is an artificial intelligence system and it doesn't have any emotions. That's in the same way that humans would have emotions. I also asked it about my island, which is Jamaica. How large is Jamaica? And this is what it responded by saying. What I did, I was a bit surprised though by this, because when I asked it, how large is Jamaica in terms of, square miles, I was expecting that it would just tell me that, hey Roger, Jamaica is such and such a square miles, or square kilometers. But it did give me some other stuff, and I guess this is a part of, how it would have been coached to respond. So I stepped up the question and I asked it. No, I had plugged in a Java question, and this is a Java question asking it to give me a code to determine if a department store customer has exceeded his or her credit limit on a credit account. And it didn't only give me the code, a solution to that problem, but it actually broke down the program. It told me about the different sections of the program and what it does. I asked it some current information, and for instance, who won the FIFA 2022 World Cup, and this is the response that I got. As I mentioned earlier, ChatGPT is not able to respond to questions relating to events taking place after 2021, but I still have to test it for myself to see how it would have responded. What I find though is that when I was doing my research on it and actually testing the system, the response was quite fast. It was like in a split second it was responding to me. That was like in the wee hours of the morning. Now at the time of doing the video, it was later in the it was like daylight hours, and I realized that the responses took up to about 3-4 seconds thereabout. So I don't know, perhaps it may be traffic on the network, why it would have taken that much more time to respond to me. Now, what are my thoughts on ChatGPT? I think it is quite revolutionary. In fact, when I first used it, like my eyes were like wide open, like, whoa, what is this? And then now, after using it, I went to Google. I went to Google to do some searches, and Google actually using the search engine, it actually felt archaic. This was like I was back in time. I'd gone back in time some years, So the thing is that this platform, ChatGPT, it has a lot of potential. I think it is going to be, the next big thing. As a lot of persons are, saying and speculating on around the globe right now, it is going to really shake up the how we actually use the internet and how we actually source information to going forward. So that's it. Looking at ChatGPT, what do you think about it? Is it something? Have you looked at it yet? Have you used the platform? Do you think it is going to make the Google platform obsolete? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. All right. Please remember to like, share, and to subscribe to my channel, especially if you have been watching my videos, been getting some value from the content. please subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Hit the like button also. That will really help the algorithm and to help my channel to grow also. Alright, so again, I'm Roger. Until next time, take care.